you're watching Newegg TV. I'm Jennifer, and today I'm going to be giving you a product overview of the OnLap 1502 touchscreen monitor by GeChic. Alright, so let's go over everything that comes in the box and some of the optional accessories. I know it looks like a lot, but we'll get through it. First up, let's talk about the monitor. It weighs in at just under 3 pounds, so about 2.9 pounds on that. The dimensions are 9 3/4 inches by 17.5 inches. The panel itself is 15.6 and features full 1080 high def resolution. It's about a ½ an inch thick, as you can see, nice and thin there. Okay, now it comes with these feet and a little stand which mount to the back of the pedestal here. So on the back you can configure this to stand this way or have it lean this way, depending on what orientation you would like for your monitor. And I will show you in the assembly and demonstration how that goes. Of course, you get a little quick start guide. Read me before usage. Very smart. And also you have a HDMI to micro USB cable, and that you're going to need for connecting it to your computer. And then also you get this optional wall power connector and a USB to micro USB connector, which is how you will power the screen when it's connected to your computer. Now, if say you were using this with like a standard Blu-ray player and not utilizing any of the touchscreen features, just using it as a high def monitor, you could power it through the wall plug, which is why they include it. Okay, also, if you have an older VGA monitor and need to plug this into that, you would have to get this optional VGA, which is the micro USB to VGA cable, in order to do that. So I just wanted to mention that right off. It does have VGA capabilities. You would just need to get the optional cable. All right, before we get started with assembling and using it, I just want to go over the features of the tablet, the panel itself. So you have the power here, which is LED indicated, so when it's plugged in, you'll know that it is powered on. You have your settings, and this is also your exit button for your menu. Here's the menu option, which can be scrolled through with these up and down arrows, and also the up and down arrows control your volume. All right, moving it now around to the side, I can show you here we have the USB connector, and this is your power connector. So when you're plugging it in, it's very important to note that this USB connector has to go to the HDMI cable, and then this one, which is also a micro USB, is for your power USB. This is where you would use your VGA cable should you have that option, and this is an additional HDMI port. Here's for headphones. And coming now around to the back, we can see here and here 2 small speakers which provide the sound, and then down at the other end is a mounting hole. Alright, so let's start with putting it together. Now, first things first, we're going to need to assemble the stand. So we have the back plate here and some rubber feet that just slip right on. You do get 4 of these rubber feet if they wear out or if you need more. And then it just simply clips right here into the back. And there's a couple different positions. There's this low one, this high one, or you could also do it vertically, like that. So I'm going to set it here like an easel so that you can see, oops, just kidding, so that you can see everything as I go about plugging it in and readying the monitor. So I'm going to set this aside now and pull up my laptop, which you can see all of the ports here along the side. And so first I'm going to need the power USB cable, which, as I pointed out to you before, is going to go into the DC in slot, or port rather, on the side of the monitor. So just plug that in, slip that into an available USB port. There we go. Okay. Next up, we're going to need that HDMI cable. So I'm going to just plug that right into the HDMI available port, and then onto the HDMI port on my laptop. Alright, so I have it all plugged in now to my laptop, and I do have a game ready to go on the OnLap. Now, in order to do this, I did have to go through my display settings, which is in Windows 8 in your charms bar on the side. You scroll down to Devices, select Display, select Extend Display in order to get your desktop onto both screens now. But here I can just touch and play my game. So I'm going to play a free session of Bejeweled. Alright, so I have Bejeweled all loaded up. I'm going to play the classic version. I'll continue my saved game. And here we go. It's just as easy as that. So if you have any experience with Windows 8, you know that it was mostly designed for touch screens, and it really shows its versatility in a platform like this. So I have my desktop loaded here, but it's as easy as swiping in from the side and selecting the Start to get to the Metro UI. So I have all of my apps here in front of me, and I can select Internet Explorer or more games, my pictures, videos, music, all right here, available to me by touch. So I can go back to my desktop, and then I can swipe in from the side and pull up the last app I was using. And as I said before, you just go to Devices, and then second screen is how you would set this up. So I'm going to swipe in, go back to my Metro UI, and I have all of the configuration settings also for my laptop available to me through the touch screen here as well. Alright, so now I'm going to walk you through how you would mount this to the optional mounting plate. Now this is an accessory that is sold separately but is super handy if you already have a wall mount stand or display stand on your wall in your home or your office. This allows you to adapt. Basically, it's like an adapter for the panel to that monitor holder or television holder, whichever you have. Alright, so I'm just going to lay it down here and then slide the panel right into the stand. Try to do this as evenly as possible. And just slide in nice and easily. And then using the included thumb screws, the holes line up with the mounting holes that I demonstrated to you earlier. So we can just thumb screw that in nice and securely. Now on the back you can see there's still space for the speakers so that you can still hear the sound. And then here are 4 mounting points for your stand at home or in your office, and then you would just attach it with the thumb screws like so. Well, thank you for joining me for this product overview of the OnLap 1502 from GeChic. If you found this video informational or helpful, please like it and subscribe to our various YouTube channels. Until next time, I'm Jennifer, and thank you for watching Newegg TV.